Hi, this is David Dusek, Senior Writer with Golfweek Magazine. Welcome to this week's edition of Ask the Expert, the place where you get to ask me anything you like about golf equipment and what some of the guys are using out on the PGA Tour. This week's question comes to me via Twitter, and it's from Christopher Langhoff, and he asks, help with the grinds for wedges. So many options now, in particular lob wedges, 60 to 64 degrees. Thanks. Christopher, little friendly word of advice. If you're the person who has to ask what type of sole grind that they need on their 64-degree wedge, you probably don't need a 64-degree wedge. That's for pretty much the people on TV, the PGA Tour folks only. Most amateurs would do well to go with either a 58 or a 60-degree lob wedge if they need a lob wedge at all. A lot of mid and high handicap players could probably do just fine with only using a 56-degree sand wedge as their highest lofted wedge and going with another hybrid or another long club in their bag. Since you asked, lob wedge grinds. There are a lot of different options. You want to take in consideration the type of sand, the type of rough you're going to be playing with, because usually you're not going to use this club full swing trying to hit it hard from the fairway. You're going to be using this for versatility in and around the green areas. So different clubs are going to have more material that is going to be ground out from underneath the heel and the toe areas. That allows you to open up the club face and slide a lot of that loft underneath the ball to try and get it up and out, while in many cases still using effective bounce. Since you're going to sometimes use this from the sand, you probably don't want to go with something with really little bounce, say 6 degrees or 8 degrees. You might want to look at different type of sole grinds, for example, like the Callaway Mac Daddy PM wedge. That wedge has sort of a scalloped out sole area, which delays the onset of the bounce. It makes the leading edge a little easier to get it underneath the ball. Take a look at the Nike Engage toe sweep wedge, which has a lot of material that's been taken out of the heel area and then added out to the toe area, which again gives it a lot of effective bounce but makes it easy to open up. If you're having a little bit of trouble in the sand and you want a high lofted wedge, take a look, for example, at wider flanges and maybe a little more camber. The Titleist Vokey Design TVD K grind is sort of in that ilk. Then you get into other ones that are really versatile all-around wedges, for example, like the TaylorMade new Tour Preferred EF wedge with the ATV grind, a very versatile sole design. There's no way around it. You're going to have to hit these clubs. You're going to have to try them out and see which one is going to be best for you. If you've got a question you'd like to ask me, please feel free to email me at ddusek@golfweek.com, or feel free to hit me up on Twitter right here, which is @golfweek_Dusek, and I'll be happy to answer your questions in a future episode of Ask the Expert. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you real soon.